Every morning, I walked into the university with my head held high and a big smile on my face. Everyone thought I was just a happy, smart student. The campus was full of life, students laughing on the grass, teachers rushing to class, and everyone busy chasing their dreams. To them, I was Nadia, the girl who always had something funny to say, who made friends easily, and who always got good grades. But deep down, I was hiding a big, heavy secret. 3 years ago, my life changed forever. When I was 18, I found out I was HIV positive. That means I had a sickness that could never go away. It happened because of someone I trusted, a man named Lucas. Lucas made me feel so special. He told me I was beautiful and promised we would have a great future together. I believed every word he said. But Lucas was keeping a terrible secret. After a few months of dating him, I started feeling very tired all the time. I had strange fevers that didn't go away. When I went to the doctor, she told me I had HIV. I was shocked. I felt like my whole world had fallen apart. I asked Lucas about it, checking with fear and anger. He just shrugged and said, I didn't think it mattered. He didn't care that he had ruined my life. His words hurt me more than anything else. For months, I cried and felt so alone. I was angry at Lucas, at life, and at everything. Then, my anger turned into something dark. I thought if Lucas could hurt me and not care, why should I care about others? That's when I started to plan my revenge. The first time it happened, I didn't even plan it. A man at a party, who was full of himself, started flirting with me. He thought he was so smart and charming. I pretended to like him. When we kissed, I felt like I had the power for the first time in a long time. I knew I was going to hurt him the way Lucas hurt me. After that, it became easier. I started looking for men who acted like Lucas, men who treated women badly, who thought they could do whatever they wanted. Each time, I told myself they deserved it. I kept a notebook where I wrote down everything. I gave each man a nickname, wrote about how I treat him, and ended each story with the same words, now you know what it feels like to be betrayed. To everyone else, I still looked like happy Nadia. I acted so well that even I started to believe I was okay. But at night, when I was alone, I felt the weight of what I was doing. One day, my best friend Leah came to visit me. She found my notebook by accident. Her hands shook as she read it. Nadia, she whispered, her voice full of fear, what is this? Tell me this isn't real. I couldn't answer. My silence told her everything. Tears rolled down her face. This isn't you, she said. Lucas hurt you, but you're becoming just like him. Her words stayed with me. I started to feel something I hadn't felt in years, guilt. I knew Leah was right. I was doing something terrible, but I didn't know how to stop. Then, everything changed. One of the men I had hurt, a professor at the university, told everyone that he was HIV positive. Panic spread across the campus. People were scared and confused. Watching the chaos I had caused made me feel sick. I knew I couldn't hide anymore. That night, I sat in my room, looking at my notebook. The pages that once made me feel powerful now felt heavy, like proof of how far I had fallen. I decided I had to tell the truth. I wrote a message on the school's website. I told everyone everything, how Lucas had hurt me, how angry I had been, and how I had taken my anger out on others. My name is Nadia, I wrote, and I have hurt 86 men. I thought I was taking control, but I see now that I was only spreading pain. The message spread fast. Everyone on campus was talking about it. Soon, the police came for me. My arrest was big news. Reporters took pictures of me, and my name was everywhere. People called me horrible names, monster, predator. Even people I thought were my friends stayed far away from me. In court, I stood before the judge. I spoke with tears in my eyes. I know I can't take back what I've done, I said. I was hurt, but I let my anger turn me into someone I don't recognize. I'm so sorry for the pain I've caused. The judge didn't send me to prison. Instead, I had to join a program to help others and work to make up for what I had done. You were hurt, the judge said, but you hurt others too. Now, you must use your story to stop this from happening again. The months that followed were very hard. I joined an HIV awareness group and started talking to people about my story. I spoke to students, families, and anyone who would listen. It was scary to share my mistakes, but I saw how my words helped others. Slowly, I started to feel a little lighter. I also began counseling to deal with my pain. I forgave Lucas, not for him, but for me. Carrying all that anger had only hurt me more. Letting it go was the first step to healing. My family started to talk to me again, little by little. Leah, my best friend, stayed by my side. She reminded me of who I used to be and helped me believe I could be that person again. I know I can never undo the harm I caused. Some stars will never heal. But every day, I choose to do better. I share my story, hoping it will stop others from making the same mistakes. My journey isn't over, but I'm walking a path of truth and healing now. I am not the person I was 3 years ago. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And for me, that's a start.